Okay, it's all mostly set up. I still got a lot of work to do, but I'll show you what I did in the back so far. If I don't like it, I can change it to zip tied. I know it looks like a jungle air, but you can't see any of the wires. They're all zip tied together and running all up into the power supply. I ended up getting I had a 6 power supply. I had 6 of them in it. 3, 6. But it was old. And I went ahead and got this, got 12, and I still got 1, 2, 3, 4. Four of them left, so I had 8 maybe in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 8. 2 TVs and speakers. That's what I was trying to figure out. So let's go test it. I'm going to be testing with you. So I don't know if they're all going to come on or what's going to go on. We're going to throw it out there and wing it and see if it works. Now, the last one we had on was the Xbox 360. Now, that's probably in a different piece. But that's not even lighting up. No good, Dr. Jones. I had a light before. No light. I don't know why. Maybe it's on the wrong one. Maybe that's it. Because I stuck the Wii or one of them is on its own. That could be. It's got 2 HDMI. There we go. That's what it was. Alright. You guys probably know how to do this faster than I do. The big gamers. But the setup, to me, looks pretty good. The only thing I gotta do is get my hard drive working. If anybody knows how to put another hard drive in here, I got the case and I put the hard drive. I actually took the hard drive out the Xbox One to put in that, but it won't. I can show you real quick because it only takes a second. Doesn't find it. But anyway, if anybody knows how, it's got to be formatted maybe a certain way. We're going to turn that one off. We are going to have to, actually I'm just going to touch it. Didn't come on yet. Not yet. And we're still on HDMI 1. We have a problem. Unless that's on its separate one. Let's try it. Then I gotta, if that's the case, I gotta figure out, I think that might be on its own. No? Well, we got one gaming system working so far. I seen something blink. You guys see that? Alright. Don't ask me. That says it's HDMI 2 and the other one was on 1. Alright, it does work. I know it's not the proper way to shut it off, guys. So we got Xbox 360 up. I gotta go through and I'll write down what they are. That. Let's try the PlayStation. I don't. Nothing yet? That is weird. If it's all the way down, I know you're not understanding me. This little hub, if it's all the way down there, it looks like it turns on whatever it needs to turn on. You don't have to spin it. So, make sure you're still seeing it. Alright. I'm going to check that just to make sure. I'm going to make sure everyone goes off. That's red. If that's the case, if I turn this one back on, that thing's automatic? I don't know. Or is this the one that's on by itself? I know you guys probably already remember. Find the remote. Yeah. So this one's by itself, and then if that's the case, so this one is on its own signal. So if that's the case, I should be able to turn the Wii on. Let's see if it works. The Wii should be on. It went back to 1. You see it 1. Yep. So the Wii, all these are on the same one. I'm going to turn the Wii back off. We got 1 to go. One of the best ones of all, I think. But I grew up in that era. They're all off. Everything's off. So I don't want power running all the time. And I still got to glue this down and all, but now this one should be components. I think that's what they're called. ABC. Alright, it is working, but alright. That is Bigfoot. I don't have too many of these games yet. I got a couple. I got the original Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. I got Paperboy, which we haven't tested. We can test it real quick. But I just picked this up. I know people are going to say you pay a lot of money, but it was $10 outdoor. So, got this at the pawn shop. I had it. I'll see if it works. And that is a no-go for now. Doesn't mean it won't work. This means it might need clean. Alright. I'm going to clean that one. I know the Monopoly plays. And this came from an actual King gaming store. It costed a little more. This one costed me $16.37 if you were going to buy it outright. But I traded a whole bunch of games in, so and that one's doing the same thing, guys. Green of death, or whatever you want to call it. Alright. Now we know the monster truck one, Bigfoot, did work. So let's try it again. It might need that piece in it, but I already changed one of them. It's got dirt in it. Which these consoles ain't hard to fix, but the piece to fix it, it's only like $9. But I put a new one in. But it could be bad. Now that one's working. Paperboy should be working. It actually came from cartridges and Project. And all our games I usually get work. But it doesn't seem like it's latching right. See it? It won't latch. So, like something ain't together right. There it is. That game might have to be cleaned. I don't know. Let's try out Monopoly. Monopoly did work. Actually, I was playing Monopoly but got my plate kicked. It's dust or dirt somewhere. I don't want to smash it in there and break something. Alright. Monopoly's working. And Monopoly and Bigfoot work. The other ones I think need cleaning. And I know the Mario Bros. Works. And I probably don't have any Q-tips up here right now. But this is what I recommend to use. 91%, it's purple water. It's alcohol. It's like a rubbing alcohol. Use that on a Q-tip. And go in there and clean it. I can pause it. We'll go get Q-tips and we're going to try it. I'll show you. Okay, we're back. We got Q-tips. And you know what? You only need a little bit on the Q-tip. You don't need tons. Then you're going to just go in here. And you see I haven't done anything yet. Gently just wipe in here. While you're wiping, spin the Q-tip. That's what I recommend. And if you see that side to that side, now I did the top side. Now I'm going to do the bottom side. I don't want tons on there. And don't press too hard because little copper pieces are fragile or broken off. And you can see how much dirt came off of that. Just to show you. Alright, now we're going to go to round 2. Paperboard. I'm going to start on the top. And sometimes it takes more than just one swipe. Paperboy was dirty. That's just one side. Now I'm going to flip it over and do the bottom side. Woo, doggy. Look at that. I'm going to do this one again. Top side. Not pressing too hard and spinning with my fingers slowly. Might not look like it. Then came out pretty clean this time. I might do the other one again. Dr. Mario did top side, bottom side. Bottom side was really filthy on this one. I ain't worried about the end of it. Man. I'm just, because the end of it's going to hit the back of the cartridge and get dirty, but. And whatever you do not put that in right away. Wait a minute or two, make sure it's dry. The alcohol evaporates pretty quickly. And if you're younger and you don't know what you're really doing too much and you're starting again, your parents can help. I'm still spinning it, but I'm going up and down a little bit. This one got a little bit more, not too much. Alright, let them dry for a second. To show you that we actually cleaned it, let me put my rubbing alcohol back. Don't use the foamy stuff. Do not use the brown bottle. Use that. No joke. That's how filthy it was. It could have been from sitting around. And that's what's here. You probably couldn't see it there great, but now you can. And that's what it should look like. Alright. They only take a minute or two. It will smell still like hospital, but I want to make sure nothing wet. I want to make sure it's nice and dry. It is, so we'll try Dr. Mario first. That's the pill bottles on. I don't know if this is going to work, guys, or not. It's going to need cleaned again. But you see it's starting to work. Actually, there it is. I don't know how to play that one. Let's hit the reset, make sure it still works. Alright. Dr. Mario is working. The fun one. A lot of people, this is the big ticket item a lot of people want, paperboard. It was one of the first ones, I guess. The only thing we did was clean up with the alcohol. If we can get this thing console, let's see if it fixes it. That's a no-go for Paperboy so far. But I can take that back. I can try. I'm going to just take just a dry one. See if anything's coming off. We're going to try to clean this one again. Maybe we didn't clean it good enough. I'll put a little more alcohol on the Q-tip this time. Not tons. This one don't work. I can take it back in. I don't think they have an issue. I've been in there and within a month like 4 times, just looking and stuff, but mostly trading. Yeah, this one's still got a lot of dirt and stuff on it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it is. And I don't got any more. I'd have to go down and get more Q-tips. So. This one's still filthy. And this is the main one I wanted. I'm not very good at these arcade games. The earlier ones I am, because it's only a couple buttons to push. Yep, it's filthy. I'm going to scrub a little harder on this one. I'm not scrubbing so hard that I'm bending or breaking. Because you see I'm pushing that, bending that with my hand already. I'm just trying to get, woo doggy, the contacts clean. It's got like aluminum pool, but it's copper. Soldered to a little board. Man. I know this video is going on forever. When ain't that guy done? We could call it a podcast, huh? I don't even know the first thing about podcasts. I guess talking or something. I don't know. Yeah, a lot came off this time. That's what I was saying. Sometimes you gotta go over it once or twice. And that's why I got these right here, because it keeps the dust and dirt out of them a little better than just a sleeve. We're gonna let that dry, but this second time, let's see. Look how bad that is. That was the second go around. Might need a third one. I'll clean them all again. But they're all working except the paperboy. I'm going to let that set for a second because I put a good bit in there. And I definitely don't want anything to happen to it. I think we're fine. The alcohol should be evaporated. Round 2, 3, 4, whatever. If you guys are keeping up. It was staying green. The only one that's not working is the one I got from actual game store so far. That sucks, because that's paperboard. It might need cleaned again, because you've seen all the stuff coming off. I don't recommend you put it in there like this, jiggle it. A lot of people do that. I just go in and out a couple times. Because jiggling it, what you're doing, it's got a clamp that goes in there, and it clamps like this, but your card, or it's like a video card or whatever, but it's made out of like a fiberglass, and it's got copper on top, copper on the bottom. You go like this, it can break that copper loose. Going in and out, it's just going sliding across it. It's close. Paper wine just might not be any good. I'll let that in there, but you see everything does work. All the systems are running. All the TVs are up and running. The computer's running. I turned the computer off. That was my fault. When I unhooked everything, I turned it off. I'm going to put this back over here. Yep, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up if you did, and thumbs down at least you watch one. Please subscribe, and bye till later. Thanks for watching. I believe it's I love you in sign language. Could be wrong. If I am, tell me.